And we are halfway through the month, which means dry January for a lot of sober, curious people out there is about half over.
This morning, we're looking at how a growing dry movement is impacting the bar scene in Seattle. Angelique Cockaday talked to a bar owner in Seattle. And Angelique, some of these restaurants and bars are really embracing this less boozy culture.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Mimi. And they almost have to, right? The NA movement is massive, and it's really just getting started. With one bar owner telling me she doesn't even use the word mocktails anymore. They don't use juice or soda water. These are specialty curated non-alcoholic cocktails.
With its shaken quality, orange garnish, and $13 price tag, it's easy to mistake this cocktail for a straight-up drink.
What we serve here are non-alcoholic cocktails.
When in reality, it's just one spot on a growing list of Camp Social House's unboozy cocktails.
We knew that we wanted to incorporate, we call it our unboozy cocktail beer and wine menu right away. And a lot of that stemmed from my personal experience taking what I call my dry year.
Marcille Van Camp opened Camp Social House in Seattle's Madison Park neighborhood in 2022. She says people in the community consider it a place where everyone is welcome to drink whatever they want, thanks to Van Camp's stint off alcohol.
I was doing that to learn more about whether or not people who don't drink, for whatever reason, still wanted to go out and be what I call sober and social.
Her answer was a resounding yes, with NA Drinks now accounting for nearly 20% of their bar sales. And it doesn't stop there. National sales from non-alcoholic beverages jumped from $121 million in 2022 to $510 million in 2023, according to Nielsen.
The people have spoken. The sober curious movement is big, it's wide.
It's also changing how people think about socializing.
A lot of the association between alcohol and socializing is, of course, historical, going back thousands of years.
Dr. Hamill is a psychiatrist in Seattle and says it can take longer than just a dry month to break a habit.
What we know is that when someone does stop having alcohol, it actually takes 6 months for the frontal lobes to reactivate and to come back online.
In the meantime, there's still a good drink to be had at Camp Social House.
That's delicious.
You have those who are non-drinkers. For whatever reason, they know us as a space where they can come, order a really sophisticated cocktail, and not be questioned.
Now, next up for Camp Social House, damp cocktails. That's cocktails with just less alcohol in them. Marcille tells me that's the new trend they're also seeing more of.
Damp cocktails. Okay, I
Yeah,
like that.
I kind of like
term.
that. Yeah, like a diet drink, a boozy cocktail. It's the. I'm just thinking about it. Drinking is the only thing where you almost feel the stigma at a party or something. Like if you're not drinking,
People ask you why.
people ask you why.
Yeah.
It's never
It shouldn't
like
be
a
that
thing.
way.
Yeah.
So, did you get any tips, about trying to maintain dry January?
Yeah, definitely. For people like you, Jake, I'm assuming is that way?
I'm in training.
Yeah, it can be hard to keep up dry January all month. I did ask Dr. Hamill that. He shared a few tips. Tell your friends before going out that you're not drinking, so it takes off the pressure while you're at the bar. And also start a new activity the next few weeks. Join a club that doesn't involve drinking. He says you may even make some new friends in the process.
It's tough to live in Woodinville when you have all that wineries up there.
It's all around
That's
you.
all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's for sure. Thanks, Angelique.